I have seen people use those, Thort. Like the little zoomy in glasses. I feel like that's like a next level of nerdiness that I am not yet prepared for. So some folks like to paint miniatures and they wear these like, these glasses, like these little zoomer glasses. But not for zoomers, you know? Zoomers will not want to be seen with those things. Clock repairman glasses, sure. Those are extremely nerdy. I'm afraid it's one of those things that one day, after making fun of it for years, you give a try and you're like, oh shit, this is actually kind of nice. And then you shamefully buy one for yourself, but you don't tell anybody about it. I feel like it's one of those things, you know? You can't like admit to using those sort of things. That goes far, even in the miniature painting world. Steampunk? Is that why my face is hidden? I promise I'm not wearing goggles. Okay, no, we're good. Maybe I have just got the perfect preparation for it, man. No face cam in this scene. So I can wear my zoom in goggles. It is just a matter of time. Now my eyes are still working well. Most of my family seems to wear glasses though, so I don't know. My doctor does my ears, not my eyes. I went to see my doctor a couple days ago, guys. I had an ear operation earlier this year, and he was very proud of himself. He was like, oh yeah, no, this is good. He was almost smug about it. He's like, I did a goddamn good job. Okay, no, not quite. But it was like a little bit of a humble brag in there. Checking on my ear snail? God, that sounds disgusting. How much do you have left to live, Lowko? I don't know, dude. I'm fully planning on living until about probably 150 or so. But heart problems do run in the family. So, you know. Also some folks that have all kinds of other issues. And so we'll see how it goes. It's got dark? Oh, I like to take it dark sometimes.
I hear you're having a rat problem, Lowko. It's time to call the exterminator, Lows.
Get the fire bet going. Did someone call for an exterminator? Thank you very much. A war gunner. You're gonna live until 100. Oh, you're gonna live to 200? Damn. That's amazing. I'm gonna live forever. Death just seems so final, you know? So maybe we can just like not do that. Astartes don't really die of old age either, chat. So maybe we can do the same thing. What's going on, Selderic? That's not, no. Living forever is just as final? Oh, that's a good point. Even though they're both equally infinite, one of them seems far less scary. You just got back from the forest. Selderic, I have to warn you, we had a discussion about an hour ago, and several Norwegians let themselves be known. As a Swede, this scares Selderic greatly, so we gotta make sure he's prepared for these sorts of things. Norway is fine? Oh, Norway is fine? Oh. What about Denmark? What about Denmark?
Woohoo, 38 months of low subbing.
What's up,
hey,
dude?
Logo. Hey chat. Low hot, low V, low chad, low pog, low high, low rave, low party, low party.
What's up, dude? Good morning. Is that the real rumpus? Thank you, dude. As real as it gets? Belgium is already the Belgium of Belgium? True, dude. That's the truest thing I've seen in chat all day. Belgium is the Belgium of Belgium. That says a lot. Actually, in Belgium, they make fun of the Netherlands, guys. I know. I know what you're thinking. How can you make fun of something that is so perfect and so grand? Like the Netherlands. How could you make fun of that? I don't know, dude. It's probably a stretch. PewDiePie did a video with the Norwegian rock climber. Yeah, I saw that one with Magnus. Or what is it? Magnus Midtbo? I think that's his name. He's a bit of a Chad. They had some good Sweden versus Norway banter. Oh. Whoopsie daisies. Okay, this is a little hoof and a little leg. So this is definitely gonna have to be filled in, because this shin over here needs no mold line or no line over here in the middle at all. So we'll have to try and make sure that we create a nice smooth joint over here. Generally speaking, if we goop it up with some glue and then we sand it down a bit later, because the glue kind of melts the parts together, that should sort that out. But that is something we want to be paying attention to here, because this is a very obvious joint. Squeeze it. In Denmark? What? What are you saying? Did you know in Denmark, by law, they are allowed to beat Swedes to death that cross to Denmark by walking on ice? That seems reasonable. That seems, what do you... Look, we have this all throughout Europe, okay? We have laws that are a little bit outdated, that even though maybe there's a law for that, would never hold up in court. It's not gonna happen. We trolled them in 1658. They're still salty from 1658. Classic Denmark. In France, you're obligated to have a haystack in your backyard if the king comes and has to feed his horse. I'm pretty sure they had this thing in France that prevented any future kings. In like, what was it, 1789 or something? They like, you know, they got rid of that shit. But the law for the king's horse is still there. That's convenient. We may have a similar law in the Netherlands too. France had things to remove all kings and then turned around and got an emperor? Yeah. But Napoleon was kind of cool, so nobody minds. That was just a giant oopsie. It's okay. Like, whoopsie daisies, we didn't mean to... I haven't seen a movie yet, no. I do want to see the Napoleon movie. Merde. Ah! Putain. No. No, no, no. You have a royal family in Sweden, Solderic. You do, right? Hey, there's a little rat. Aww. Our king is the current longest living and ruling monarch? Is he just as cringe as the Dutch king? The Dutch king is also pretty cringe. Is the Dick guy still your Yes, Dick Schoof is still the Prime Minister of the Netherlands. First name Dick, last name Schoof, which could be translated to shove. He is still the Prime Minister of the Netherlands as of right now. We'll see how long it lasts. That's why the US elections are so important this year, guys. Because there's a very good chance that the president of the USA will get to meet Dick Schoof, Prime Minister of the Netherlands, you know? So like we gotta, that's why everybody's so up in arms about it. Who wouldn't wanna meet Dick Schoof? Two dicks meet? Hey! Having a guy called Dick Schoof is so 2024. It's just his name, dude. You gotta blame his parents for that prank. In their defense, in Dutch it doesn't sound wrong. Like in Dutch, it's a totally fine name. Dick Schoof is not a weird name. It's just weird in English. And he's like 60 something years old, isn't he? So, you know, back when he was born, it was totally fine. Poor guy. For what it's worth, looking at Mr. Schoof, he also doesn't really want to be Prime Minister, so it all works out in the end. He was kind of excited for the job initially, but now he's like, oh god. Every time he appears on camera, he's like, oh god, this shit again. Fuck's sake. Oh god. High-level politics a little bit exhausting. Not very fun. Okay. We have little tiny, well, these are giant nails. Jeez, it's almost as long as my nail. Well, being a monarch is a lot of work, dude. Beatrix is chilling these days. She's also old. Dutch monarchs in general abdicate. You don't have to, I guess, but it is kind of the norm these days. This is very much so a job. Yeah, it's basically retirement. Okay. Some giant ass mold lines, but we can shave this down. Are they living modesty? I mean, for royals globally, the Dutch royal family lives modesty. Or modestly. That being said, they're well off. Yeah, they're doing okay. They're doing all right. Okay. We gotta glue these two parts together. Just like that. No, I don't think they're going out riding bicycles. Maybe on their own terrain. Maybe on their own land. But... okay. I think we're already starting to get rid of this line on the shin here quite well. We'll just have to do this a few more times, but I think it's... So what's nice about plastic cement over super glue, so that's why I'm recommending, like I was recommending this stuff earlier, is that it actually melts the plastic. So it creates a bond by melting the plastic and then creating one piece. Which is really nice. It creates a very clean cut. In general. Plus, it's not so annoying to work with, you know, like... If you get plastic cement on your fingers, it's fine. If you get super glue on your hands, it's kind of annoying. I feel like being a royal was a lot more fun a couple hundred years ago, Sagittarius. Like, back when you weren't really held accountable to your actions so much, I feel like being, like, the second child of, like, the ruling monarch or whatever has gotta be kind of chill, dude. You just kind of get to chill and, like, you know, do whatever you like and hang out and stuff, and you just... Every door you would like opens, it's... Back when mom and dad were cousins? Yeah. Like, third royal or noble child was the dam? Yeah, oh, okay, maybe third. Maybe third is better. But anyways, like, yeah. Being the actual monarch is gotta be a little bit annoying. Being next in line, also kind of shitty. Honestly though, like so the Dutch royal family, like the king and the what's her name? Queen? Forgot that word for a second. They have 3 kids. And being like the second or the third is kind of chill. I feel like that's kind of fun. Because they have relative privacy, I guess. They get to hang out. Did I just leave a giant fucking... There's a little bit on his bicep over here that I never shaved off. Nice, Lowko from the past. What an idiot you are! Classic Lowko from the past. My blade is not that sharp. At least I caught it now. It's a bit annoying when you catch it later, because then I can't do much about it anymore. Don't cut his booba off, Lowko. No, it's not his booba, it's not his booba. Lowko, you forgot the name of the strongest Zerg unit? The Queen? The Zergling? I know their names. What's up, Babine? How goes the new mini? So far, so good. I'm actually going to be wrapping this up in a second, and we'll finish the rest of the build tomorrow, because we still have quite a few steps to go. But yeah, it's looking pretty good, I think. We're getting there. Trying to see if there's any more obvious mold lines that we have to get rid of. I would like this to be a little tidier if I can. If I can like reduce this one, that would make me happy. But I don't know if that's gonna happen. If I squeeze it like that though, it should be okay. It's the same for like this bicep over here. I want nice smooth skin, dude. Are you guys simping over Sagittarius? What's going on in the chat right now? What's happening? What happened, chat?
I think this is going to be the last lift.
Oh, I've seen this, yeah.
Come on. Nice, easy.
It's a very different vibe though. Magnus also did a video some time ago with Eddie Hall. And they go back training, like they go training back in the gym, like a regular good old... Ooh. And long story short, Magnus is very strong, considering he's like a third of the weight of some of those strongmen. No simping. We're all about hand strength, right? Yeah, Eddie seems like a cool guy. You just placed third at the UK Novice National? Wait, for what? For powerlifting? Arm wrestling, oh shit, okay. You think you could beat me? Because I'm kind of a monster, bro. Hey, that's cool, dude. People always say, Lowko, your arm wrestling skills are so amazing. How could you do it? Okay, no, I lied. Nobody's ever said that. No way, you got that advanced pinch grip? Yeah, 100%, dude. I go like this, and then I do like this, you know? Like, I do this, and then I fucking like, mate, it's insane. You should see me go. Hey, congrats, though. We're getting third. I've been gripping for years. Lots of practice. My grip in my right hand is a lot better than my left. What's up with that, chat? Can anybody explain that to me? Suspicious. StarCraft hand? Ah, yeah, that's my mouse hand. My mouse hand is fucking huge. If I say I'll be in big trouble, Lowko? You just mimicked a pretty good hook motion, Lowko. I've been hooking for years. They call me hooker. So where does his leg actually even go? Does it go over here? No, I don't think it goes over. Does it actually? Hold up, it does go over here. Why does it look so fucking cursed? It looks wrong. Is het? Huh? Ja, dat komt dit. Huh? Nee? Why does it look so wrong? Wait, if it's right, why does it look wrong? Oh, it's because his knee is up on a thing. This doesn't look right. Am I crazy? This doesn't seem like it like it slides. Dank je, schat. Why does the leg not go properly? Like I can place it wherever I want. It doesn't slot into place. I think we're gonna leave this separate. I have to wait until I get the base. Because I don't know at what height I need to be positioning this for this to make sense. Yeah, so the way it works on the box is he's got his foot up on something metallic that we will be gluing onto it later. But I think we should wait. So I'll leave that separate as well. Well, she got me coffee, Chad. I got some coffee. Okay, we'll be gluing in the hand over here and then we'll go from there. So wait, you did already build yours as well, right, Matt? She said it smelled like glue when she came in here. If I seem loopy on stream, chat, I just like the smell. You always seem loopy? Ah, okay, well that's perfect then. Fucking toxic! Can't believe it, Barnacle. Wow, what have I ever done to you? Okay. Yo, have a good one, Rainbow. You gonna leave? All right, man, see you next decade. Have a good one. Woo! Okay, he's actually starting to look like a character now. Well, last time Rainbow watched was in 2014. He tuned in again today after not watching since 12. I'm not being toxic. It's just been it's been a while. Why does this look so cursed? Am I crazy? It kind of looks... It doesn't look right. It'll look better when we have him up with his leg on something. It looks better from the front. No, but we're not. So the problem is that this thing slides around over here, and it doesn't seem to like have one spot that it notches into. So if I can like move his joint right over here, I'm assuming it goes all the way up to the top. But we'll wait and glue this down a little bit later on, so I know it's in the perfectly right spot, because otherwise it's gonna be a bit cursed. I'm also gonna leave the blade separate. I'll think about that for a little bit. So the blade, I mean, it would block, It wouldn't block too much, I don't think. No, we're gonna glue this this blade on too. We're gonna glue this part on. I was thinking maybe a sub-assembly. I'll have to decide for the head as well. You put the blade on yours and you regret it? I will join you in your regret. It's done, Matt. I'm trying to decide if... This feels like a mistake. Now we'll have to do it from the outside, from the inside out. So we'll paint the guy on the skin first, and then we'll go from there. We'll just go from like the deepest areas to the most outer areas. I think that's better. Hell yeah. It looks better already. This will be a bitch to paint. Nah, it's fine. I think it'll be fine. Like we can paint the grip. We should be okay. I would like to, so I don't think any of this is gonna be visible, but I'm gonna add just a tiny drop of glue over here across this little section here. Same for the other side. Try and make those joints a little bit less obvious. This guy has monster traps, dude. Look at these traps. Reminds me of myself. Insane. This is future Lowko's problem? Exactly. This is a moment where future Lowko makes fun of current Lowko. You have chest hair, Lowko? Oh, an insane amount. Plastic cement. If you can find Tamiya extra thin cement, I do think this is worth buying. This stuff is excellent. I also really like the flavor. No, I don't like the flavor of it. Don't lick your plastic cement. And if you do, don't blame me, okay? Okay, so tomorrow we will finish building this guy. I mean, unless it's not that much work. Do we spend another hour building this right now, or do we do it tomorrow? What do you guys think? Most of the remaining parts are pretty large. You guys get to vote. Do we finish it now or do we do it tomorrow? Today, we have no votes. We have one vote for Mugetsu. Mugetsu is... Okay, we'll continue today then. I was thinking, where do we vote? In the chat. Okay, let's do more of it. I'm enjoying this. It's pretty chill. Let's listen to some other music. Remember straw poll? We used to use straw polls. Yeah, these days Twitch has it built in. But I would still have to use my mouse and keyboard, which seems like a lot of effort. As an American, I'm tired of voting, Lowko. It's been a long couple months. What's happening, dude? I wonder what that's a reference to. We need 22. 22 is just a giant piece. Look at this. Look at this. Look at that thing. That is huge. It's illegal to leave the red god unfinished. I am beginning to feel like I'm a rat god. Yeah, the head is a giant extra part. Matt, did you glue the head on? I'm thinking I'm gonna glue the head on as well. I'm thinking about not doing sub-assemblies. Are you gonna call me an idiot? Are you building your model not as Games Workshop intended? Oh no, I definitely am. As God intended. The rat god, that is. Good morning, Vel. Hey, Sagittarius! Gifting us up to filth everywhere. Nah, I kind of like the idea of finishing it. Even though it can take a little bit of time. It's kind of nice to do it all in one go. Mini is not as big as the, well, it's much bigger than the Leviathan Dreadnought, but it doesn't have as many parts. Like this entire section being one part, on the Leviathan Dreadnought, this would be about 17 pieces that need to be glued separately. Hey, thank you, Sagittarius, for gifting us up to filth everywhere. That sounds like a rat enjoyer to me. It's not that big, Lowko. It's pretty large. This is definitely a large miniature. Which is funny, because that's also what she said. But she's the one that accepted the package, you know, so... Like when it first got delivered. You've seen bigger? Back to writing a paper that's due in 3 hours? Oh. Twitch chat has told me that you just use AI for papers these days. Are you an honorable paper writer? Very nice. You said package? Dude, I feel like this school thing is severely cutting into your Factorio time, Vel. You know, school can wait. The Factorio expansion is new. You can always finish school. I'm that guy your mom warned you about. I'm the one with the bad influence. You went to school for the first time? Jeez. No, I think AI is pretty useful if you use it reasonably well. But you don't want to be using it too much. Ooh, look at that. No more naked red man. Don't worry, I was working yesterday, and the reason it's not done is because you were playing Factorio. Ah, okay. I was starting to get a little concerned. The top is optional? Nah, it's not. He would have a giant hole in his chest where it's supposed to go into. Although I guess you could technically not paint it on and then you could fill the gaps. But there's little red dudes, look, little red friends on both sides. There's a little red friend on both shoulders. Okay. There's a little red over here as well on his arm. I like the little reds on this guy. I hadn't even really noticed those before. I knew they were on there, but they're everywhere. It's kind of nice. Okay, we need to get the little neck piece, which is part number 23. Natürlich. More little rats. Oh god, there's lots of them on this thing. I'll show you in a sec. What takes longer, assembling or painting? For me, painting by a long shot. I spend a lot of time painting. If you think this is slow, you haven't seen me paint yet. I'm expecting an easy 30 hours. I don't know, minimum. But I also don't really rush it. I'm pretty slow. Like mentally, I'm pretty slow, you know? Wait, no, that's not what anyways. Yeah, painting takes me a lot longer than building. But some people just fucking take a spray bottle and just spray the fucking thing one color and then maybe add a couple of bits and then they call it a day. It depends. This would take a lot out of your RuneScape grinds. Right. Yes, I take the scenic route. Thank you. I'm not even a zoomer, dude. I'm a millennial, Mickey. I'm a boomer as well, though. And sometimes I'm a zoomer, too. I don't even know where I am. What up, fellow millennials in the chat? How do you do? Do I skibbity my own bootstraps? Very nice. I do skibbity my own bootstraps. Thank you for asking. Your body may be millennial or even boomer, but your attention span screams zoomer. Look, I installed this TikTok app, which turned out to be a giant mistake. I TikToks with the best of them, okay? Gen X not mentioned? No, of course not. Nobody ever mentions Gen X. Literally who? I would like to remind you that the next generation, starting apparently in 2025, is called Generation Beta. There's going to be a lot of betas out there in the near future. Just throwing it out there. Yep. Current generation is Gen Alpha. Sigma isn't until like 2097. We looked this up on stream. So I was thinking about waiting to have kids until 2097, but I don't know, dude. I feel like that might be... And apparently those names are not decided that far in advance either. So maybe the name for betas will still change. Oh, sorry. I think I'm gonna retire this blade after today. We'll have to put a fresh blade in there. Because it's kind of dull. I don't mind it when it's dull, but this one is just not... It's a little too much. Okay, look. There's a whole little clump of little baby rats. There's one over here too. Aww. Those are gonna be a pain in the ass to paint. No, it'll be fine. I think, maybe, I don't know. Let's see, so this part gets glued onto the back. I'll definitely have to base coat this guy. Maybe in brown or something? I don't know. Like, I'll probably like fully base coat this guy in black first, and then I think I'm gonna use like a... like the color I plan on using for the skin from the top or something, because there's gonna be some areas that are gonna be practically impossible to paint, specifically for the skin. And I think that if I base coat those using an airbrush, we should have an easier time painting it all. Gonna squeeze the shit out of it. Climber grip it. No, we don't want to grip it too hard. If we grip it too hard, we're gonna bend it. That'll be bad. I'm a fucking monster, dude, Opera. You have no idea. No, I'm not that strong, but we do want to be a little careful. He's looking really cool, though. Look how big he is, man. I've been gripping for years, Manadar. Some might even call it my speciality at this point. This part goes over here, I think. Yes. Ah, like so. Grip strength is the same as Magnus? Mm-hmm. Magnus the Red? Or Magnus Midbow? Have I ever encountered the IKEA issue where you have an extra part when you finish? So, some of the minis come with optional parts. So I just always write that off to optional sections, you know? But yeah, I think that's probably a thing. Magnus Carlsen? Oh my god. He's a Primarch? I had no idea. He's got a bit of a interesting hand. I'm assuming that's not finished yet, chat. He's missing all the fingers. Magnus Carlsen uses the warp to cheat at chess. There you go. Wait, no, that's Magnus the Red. Fucking cool, dude. Look at this thing. Hell yeah. Okay, we gotta do the base. We gotta do the thing he stands on. Mm, mm, mm. 19, 20, and 21. That's 21. Here's 20. And then 21. By the way, if you guys are new here, you're tuning in for the first time, do make sure you hit the follow button. I stream most days, usually from noon until 8 p.m. my time, which is Central European. You're new here? Welcome, Andy. Our most recent viewer. Do I need to subscribe? Well, you don't need to. Subscribing is always optional. You can. Welcome to the low zone. Ooh. Come and hang out in the low zone. This is where we like to get low. Look, why don't you stream 8 hours a day? Most people work 8 hours a day for a real job. That's true. But I usually stream from noon until 8 p.m. Fear Dragon, which is 1 p.m., 2 p.m., 3 p.m. Anyways, it's Lowko's lying. If you don't subscribe, Santa won't come to... Yeah, that's true. Santa won't come if you don't subscribe. Lowko basically doesn't take breaks. I probably spend about 2 hours every morning doing stuff, Lowko TV related. I probably spend about 10 hours a day. But Mr. Fear Dragon fully knows this, guys. He is just a troll. And he loves it when you feed him. I can picture him smiling behind his computer right now. It's like, oh, look at them, they're so mad. Oh, they're so mad right now. Look at them, they're so mad. Okay, we need number 19, which is this part, and then 20. You like that one, don't you, Alberto? I see you posting that one all the time. Don't cut yourself, Lowko. I'm trying not to. But think of the content. This is a pretty dull knife as well, so you know it's going to be worse. I like to mix realistic colors into my paints. We need to come up with a gamer name for it though. Like Blood for the Blood God is kind of cool. Hemoglobin Red. How about that? How about that? I feel like that's pretty nice. No, 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 don't do that. Is it? No, don't do that. Of course, of course. Gotta use a hobby knife for mini painting. But if you have bad micro, or you're not an adult, don't do it. Hemoglobin rust. That does sound kind of sick, I'm not gonna lie. So we have part number 19. That goes over here. I think it's easier. Yeah, easier to see from this side. So this is some sort of destroyed building or something. I don't really know what it's supposed to be, but dip a little bit of glue. It's a very large rat, yes. Actually, can we do a little bit over here at the bottom too? This is the biggest boy rat. This is by far the biggest rat that they've ever released. Technically, hemoglobin is already rust because it's oxidated iron. Okay, nerd. Jeez, man. Very nice, Abierto.